Oof. Loud burst of audio. Let's hop back in and adjust our settings, I suppose. Oof, definitely adjust the settings. Yeah, I switched over to the Steam version of this game because I got it on itch, and that gives you a free Steam key. So let's see. Oh, that is still. But like down here. So I guess we won't know until we go to a website. Yeah, it's good at Hypnospace Central. Okay, that's a comfortable level. I'm good with that. I suppose we should check out anything new since we've been here last. Some more news. Tragedy in the Middle East. That's not good.
204 confirmed dead after coalition forces bombed a medical facility believed to house terrorist operatives. The coalition has repeatedly denied accusations by human rights groups that its actions amount to war crimes, citing comprehensive intelligence and reconnaissance before each mission.
Hypnospace got too real. I liked it better when it was just like Zach's shit room about inner demons coming to life. But Chowder, man.
Mere seconds after rocking Cool Fest 99 with his classic refrain of "I am the Chowder Man," Eric Chowder Man Hellman and his Cruncher bandmates would attempt to end their performance in style by lifting off in his personal helicopter. They were not successful, and the Chowder copter went down in a field adjacent to the concert venue after becoming ensnared in decorative scaffolding. Cruncher drummer Cuff Johnson died in the crash. 7 other occupants, including 3 fans who won a sweepstakes contest, were seriously injured. Chowder Man himself suffered the loss of his right leg. Cool Fest attendees were already on edge after a minor riot during FRE3's set after he was allegedly caught lip-syncing.
Just like Milli Vanilli before him. Son of a bitch. Can't trust nothing these days. Do we got any other displays? I feel like we must have something else, right? Got Boppos. Yeah. Everything's hot dog and shit. Love it. Oh, even the sliders are like fucking hot dog. Or mouse trail. How much mouse trail can we get, actually? Oh jeez. Now it just looks like my computer's really laggy. About here. That feels about right. Actually, it's too much. Too much. I could deal with that. That's an appropriate level of interface. Whoa. I didn't think it could get this big. I'm kind of down with it. Yeah, just leave it there. I don't think we got anything new, right? Saw that before. Yeah, all we have to do is just like browse the internet. Or the Hypnospace, rather, and just, find bad things. Hey, Clarden. Yeah, poor Chowder, man, right, Lisa? Ugh. Hate to see a good man go down like that. At least he's alive, so... Get to hear more of his great music someday. Is a pic of this guy. This seems pretty much the same as before. Same as it ever was. Oh yeah, Barnaby's chair. I mean, let's see if there's any new pages in this portal. I don't see anything. Oh, stand with Cooper. There's a whole movement now about this thing.
This is not about a cartoon, it is about resisting the erasure of the work of a patriotic hero. A man who was willing to sacrifice everything for his country, W.E. Briggs. We honor his memory and we honor America by standing with Cooper.
Yeah, I'll hear that. What's that sound, MC? That's the sound of my ice clanging together in my glass. What you drinking, MC? I'm drinking some Crown Royal whiskey. Why are you drinking that, MC? Well, to answer your question, I recently had a birthday over the weekend. Happy birthday to me. Man, turning 30 opens your eyes, man. All the bullshit. Why be a good man when you can just get paid? Let me hear that Lincoln quote.
If freedom of speech is taken away, then dumb and silent we may be led, like sheep to the slaughter. Abraham Lincoln.
Indeed.
I'm sick of being attacked by snobby 20-year-olds sitting in a cushy office building somewhere. Get a life.
Hey, I'm 30. Get that right. I can't. Is the flag copyrighted?
Important message received from dispatch.
Okay, the flag is just open to everything. Do your worst. I'm trying to do my worst. I'm trying to shut you down. Maybe harassment? I do your worst. That has to be harassment.
Important message received from dispatch.
Damn it. Bane activity. Damn, I can't get them. I just don't have enough on them. Let's see, is there any more information on this page? I remember last time we saw a bit of this. Oh wait, Gumshoe Cooper. Yeah, taken down. Picture removed. That's weird.
After getting hired, he made up many new cartoons. They were very good, but one was the best. This one cartoon got so famous that it got its own TV program and was on lunch boxes all over the globe. It was about a fish detective, and he was always bugging his partner, Grouchy Frank. Gumshoe Cooper was that cartoon, and the rest, as they say, was history.
The legacy lives on.
After 10 years, after Gumshoe Cooper got famous, in 1974, William Briggs died. People all over the world were sad about this. Communists and dictators were happy that he died, because he stood strong for freedom. Gumshoe Cooper is banned in many countries, for this very reason.
What?
Let us never forget this lesson.
I don't believe that for a second.
The end.
The end indeed. I got some letters from dispatch.
Hey MC, I'm arranging a few normal cases for you right now, but in the meantime see if you can find a few more violations on your own.
Okay.
Thanks again. Great job cleaning up those Gumshoe Cooper violations.
Well, thank you.
This whole zone has been a problem for the last 2 weeks, but none of us want to ban anyone over a silly goldfish cartoon. Hopefully they retreat soon. Added a new Gumshoe Cooper case so you can cash in on today's violations.
Oh, nice. Should be somewhere. Oh, up here. Okay. Case closed.
Wow, MC, great job removing that content infringement.
I'm pretty much the best. I'm really good at this. See, Grouchy Frank sounds like one of MC's aliases. Why would I be Grouchy Frank, though? When have I been grouchy? Oh yeah, Abby writes this. Yeah, that's another Abby writes page. Sacred space for me and my fellow Hypnospace citizens. Remember those? Got passed on. Into heaven. It's my kind of heaven, man.
Welcome to Hypnospace Heaven. This page is a sacred space where the memories of those who have passed may live on. Namaste.
So let me know if the audio is a bit too loud. I'm gonna just lower it out of habit. So this is like a plane flying overhead. It's my mistake for streaming with the window open. It's a bit warm in here. I guess I gotta do something, man. Just gotta do something.
You shined so brightly wherever you went to and everyone could see it. You were never mean to no one and you loved all people equally and helped when you could. It's not 2 days gone by that I don't get some new person tell me how much you helped them through a hard time. This world could have used many more years of you being here. I miss you so much, Sue. Johnny.
I miss you, Sue. A beanie girl. I want to search that. The entries for beanie girl somewhere in the world. Search faster. No results for beanie girl. Shame. Bill Bowerson. Let's see. Bowserson. This is Bill Aldrin's Hall of Sound or House of Sound. Okay. Some kind of jazz. Review.
Note, Chowder Man and the Boys review removed out of respect for those impacted by the Cool Fest tragedy. R.I.P. Cuff Johnson.
We miss you, Cuff. Wherever you are. I'm curious, what's the opinion on Seepage? I can't even read this, these are just images, I think. Heavy brooding hybrid rock rep for the teenage set. It's easy to immediately dismiss bands that have such a blatantly manufactured facade, but to do this with Seepage would be a mistake. Group's image may not age well. I believe that their music will be remembered as something special. Seepage's debut self-titled record is packed with inventive production. An inspired fusion of heavy riffs and hip-hop beats carry the band's anthemic choruses into the stratosphere. Most tracks are peppered with adrenaline-fueled cyber rap sections that should have every teenager in earshot pumping their tiny fists as very small teenagers. The lyrics are not technically impressive, but they work very well given the context. The genuine primal cries from the hearts of confused youngsters. While it's painfully obvious that scrape records are angling for angst-ridden teenagers, Seepage have recorded something tight, fresh, and enjoyable. Recommended. Alright. Speaking of enjoyable, this is pretty nice. I like this. The song that's happening right now. Clifta, Cosmos Eternal. Excerpt. It's pretty nice. Do I care enough to read about pretend jazz band Clifta? Seems a bit long. Let's see. Can I?
Clive were a jazz rock group from Sweden, active between the years of 1972 and 1985. Guitarist and band leader Kasper Sundberg was the only consistent member, with the lineup changing completely after the release of B in 1975.
Chad, can we appreciate how good this name is right now? Kasper Sundberg. That's real good.
The Clive story begins in December of 1971. Carl Carlson, a talent scout from British jazz label Cerebellum Records, signed Clive to a 3-record deal after seeing them play at a St. Lucy's Day festival in Gothenburg. In 1972 introduced the world to Clive's unique blend of jazz and rock. It sold poorly in Europe, but found minor success in the US.
Oh, that's kind of the opposite,
Reviews for it were mostly positive, with critics praising Philip Grondel's violin work and Tor Allen's loud and bombastic drum performances. Clive's 1974 keyboard-laden sophomore album B was also well received by critics, garnering praise for its 4 sprawling pieces that took listeners on a pre-Diluvian adventure. In spite of significant pre-release buzz in music publications, B was a commercial failure. Cerebellum Records, in dire financial straits themselves, released Clive from their contract. They folded soon after. Clive disbanded, and Casper Sundberg moved to Long Beach, California in 1975 after reading about its burgeoning music scene. He found work at a recording studio there, and recorded the next Clive release piecemeal over the next 4 years. C reflected a low point in Sundberg's personal and professional life with its slow, meandering, guitar work and uninspired synthesizer work. The album was self-released, and only garnered attention from local media outlets. All 3 reviews of C criticized Sundberg's improvised vocal performances and the lack of discernible song structures.
Hey Tangled Stream, we're just learning about Clive. I don't know if this is relevant at all to anything else in this game, but I'm interested.
Since its release in 1979, C has grown a small following among committed Clive fans, but is still commonly regarded as their worst album. The album's cold reception sent Sundberg into a spiral of depression, resulting in a 5-year period of silence. Resurrection. Ralph Jackson, a friend and colleague of Sundberg's, encouraged him to pursue a deal with QPL, a company best known for supplying TV programs with interstitial music. Excited by the prospect of bringing Clive back, Sundberg quickly signed with QPL and began work on his next record alongside QPL's in-house producers. Casper Sundberg left the project after the first day of recording, citing major creative differences with QPL's engineers. Much to his further dismay, the scraps he recorded were stitched together and overdubbed by session musicians before being released in 1985 as Clive's final record, Clive. The album was also included in QPL's private production music library for private licensing.
It looks like a mix of Frank Zappa and Captain Beefheart or something.
The whole ordeal was humiliating to Casper, who subsequently swore off music and started a career as an automotive airbrush artist in the late 80s. Ironically, royalties from the Clive-QPL track Sport Anthem would keep Sundberg from rumored financial ruin after being adopted as the official song of the National Treenies Association from 1988 to present. A big thank you to Gearhead Greg for helping me locate digitized photos of the album art and the clip of the band, and even writing this note for me. I am so bad at the page builder, haha. Visit his Hypnos tips page by clicking here.
Okay, let's got the lineup and credits for each album here. That's neat. I feel like how in-depth the game goes, though. Like, I don't know if this Clive thing has any relevance to the whole plot, but I mean, it kind of builds, like, the world out a little bit. This feels like more of a place where, like, you know, innocuous things happen that's not related to the story at all, but still relevant to, like, people in the world. Oh yeah, I think we've been here before, right? Yeah. That was a ton of background info. Like I said, I don't even know if it's relevant. But it was a fun little diversion. I like that it even exists. Please stop with the Gumshoe Cooper.
Hi, I am Mr. Old Fashioned. I am happy to be the community leader for Good Time Valley, even though I don't know why they picked me. I think it's because I have good behavior, but that is because I don't ever use Hypnospace other than for listening to songs. If you are having trouble, you can contact me, but I am sometimes busy and I'm also not on Hypnospace every night. Well, bye. Scotty.
Thanks, Scotty. Bobby's page. Gearhead Greg. Oh jeez. Oh no, I can't read this.
Bobby here. I am 63 years old, I am married to a beautiful lady and have 3 kids. I retired last year from 20 years as senior foreman at Borland Construction South and completed over 200 projects during my time there. If you want to know more, just ask.
Terrible. It will be deleted in 30 days unless their sub is renewed. Wait, Alf? What? Why is Alf mentioned here?
I like American League football. Been a Tampa Seagulls fan since the league started, never been a bandwagon fan. Tony Libretti Jr. is a good man and a good player, and he should not have been fired off the team. Just my 2 cents.
Can't tell if he's done reading a paragraph or not. Is this the other paragraph?
This page is really coming along now that I know how to use this page builder.
Yeah, you're real good at it.
Thank you to Gearhead Greg for taking the time to teach me about it. What a guy.
Yeah, what a guy. Great guy. Okay. Done with that. Anything new in Teentopia? Maybe Zane or Zach, whatever the hell his name was. Yeah, Zane. Maybe he's gone insane. What?
The news is true. I dumped my GF. It just did not work out. Also, I don't like Squishers anymore. It's for kids. I like gory movies a lot. New comic up, my best one yet. It's awesome.
New updates. Issue number 2. Alright, Slayers X. Yeah. Psst. Hey, numbnuts. Over here. Don't scream. Yes, I am powerful, but I am a good guy. Come outside, it's in. Now! Voila. Voila? Voila! I am Mikey Psyche. We have been watching you, Zane. Come into my energy portal. Only if you can handle it. Let's go! A few minutes later. Whoa! What? How do I even read this? This place is freaking huge. Yes. It is the biggest secret base in the galaxy. Welcome to the Steel Sewer. The Steel Sewer. We have every single gun. Machine gun. What? Every single gun. Machine gun. Machine gun. So sword is not a gun. An RPG in the world. We have every instrument and every video game and movie. There's even a soda machine. But for now, we must talk. Those dreams you had, they're all real. The demons, the green energy, your secret powers, and double pistols. All of it is real. We need your help, Zane. There is an evil force at stake in this world. Those people are blind to its power. We've been fighting it for 20 years. For some reason, Zane is scared of you. It knows you have a secret power, and if you train and unlock the power, it knows that you can kill it. Let's kick some demon A. Amazing. Amazing, Zach. Man, Teentopia is a wild place, guys. Oh, I see. It was machine gun without a space and machine gun with a space. Okay. That was the difference. Love squid. I don't know. Should we bother with this? Chat, do you want to love squid? Buy it? Okay. Come on! Okay, well, the music kind of sold me on it. Equals 3. What is it shitting on my desktop already? What? How does a squid even shit like this? You stupid squid. I forgot, how do I pet it? Like this? Pet you like this? Oh, I pet squid. Where's squid tutorial? I think if I click here, virtual pet. Virtual pet guide. Okay, how I pet.
Hold down the left mouse button over your pet to caress and tickle them.
Get left.
This will increase your pet's happiness.
Okay.
If your pet remains unfed and ignored, their happiness level will decrease. A sad pet is a sick pet. Tip: double-clicking somewhere on your desktop may result in your pet following your cursor for a short time. Try it.
Like here? Oh. See. You want hot dog? And now it's squid size. Eat hot dog. Enjoy hot dog. Oh, stop. Stop moving. Get back over here. Eat hot dog. Hot dog good. Get back. Ugh. Well, he's happy and healthy so far. How much does food cost? 4 hypno coins, so I better start working. Gotta feed our squid pet. Let's see, it seems like that's all the new stuff. Let's look at Tim again. Is he still an asshole that doesn't know how to make a GIF?
Click to enter.
I'll never figure out how to enter. It's a mystery. Let's see, who else did we put the banhammer to? What's that kid, right? Yeah, I think it was the brassy kid. What?
Dear Zane, I apologize sincerely for what I did by making a threat and saying hateful things about you on my page. I did not mean the things I said, and I will never do that again. My sincerest apologies, Corey.
Yeah, he seems pretty nice.
Dear Merchant Soft, I apologize sincerely for making an offensive image and putting it where kids can see. It will never happen again. Corey.
Or does it have to shit in the background?
Welcome to the page of that brassy kid. I'm a junior and play tuba and saxophone if it wasn't obvious. My interests include cybercog movies, music, scary movies and poetry. It's my scary movie watching couch.
Can't do nothing with it. Alright, I think it's pretty much the same. I broke up with the girlfriend. I forgot if I read that before.
November 19th, 1999, I have broken up with my GF. It's true, me and my girlfriend are no longer dating. This sucks. I didn't know how much it hurts to be alone, but now I do. Ladies, watch out, Corey is on the prowl.
Watch out, ladies!
XXX Corey XXX.
Watch out. Let's see, I think we saw these jokes. Yeah. Okay, well, we still got a missing piece to this. So Corey and Zane are both single now, but what about the girl? For this one? This is different. Forgot the girlfriend. Oh, Jennifer, the nerdy chick.
Unfortunately, I have some very bad news. Corey Paul has dumped me. He says he has met someone else who is very special on here, so I totally get it. I wish we could be together forever, but alas, it was not to be. Farewell, Corey Paul.
She
oh no,
a winky face
me and Corey are no longer together as a couple.
She doesn't seem that upset. Well, she mostly deleted all the rest of the stuff on her page. So, I guess that ends that sordid tale of teen love and whatever the heck. Let's see, well there's like some cool punk stuff in the news, so maybe there's some relevant stuff. Cool Punk is dead. I guess that was Cool Punk evacuating its bowels after dying. Capitalism killed.
Cool punk has fallen. Those who would seek to exploit and profit from it are the true killers. They have not stopped. Still, they feed on its rotting corpse. It's time we move on.
I can't read that.
Never mind the lip-syncing sellout. Forget the helicopter crash. August of 1999 marked the real nail in the coffin of cool punk. The corralling of Hypnospace users into sponsored zones damaged more communities than just ours, but unlike those groups, ours cannot exist under corporate overseers. Cool punk isn't an ideal anymore. It's a brand. They've identified what makes us US, and are selling it back to us through advertising partnerships and an array of worthless digital products. Products coated in the blood of cool punk. We can, of course, continue to inhabit this hijacked shell of a world. If we're more devoted to symbols of freedom, even those of our own design, than freedom itself, we deserve our hollow existence here. We don't know what we are anymore, but we're certainly not cool punk. Search this tag to be a part of something new.
The Fungus Scene. I don't know if I'm ready for Fungus Scene just yet.
Downloading FRE3s sucks.
Let me see that. Evidence of the lip sync. What? You're surfing? What? That's amazing. You're the best pet ever. Keep shitting everywhere, but you're still cool. Your happiness, I gotta make you happy. Ooh, look at me petting the squid. Yeah. It's so happy it could shit itself. Alright. Show me the evidence. Oh, he's not singing nothing. How did you forget the words so much? They just didn't sing a whole verse. Yeah, so much bad news today on Hypnospace. Fucking cool punk is dead.
Downloading FRE3s sucks.
Oh, and I downloaded it twice. Why do you have two links for the fucking same download? Out of with that. Replace the other one? Fine. Yes. Guess that's what we got now. Time to see what this is about. Fungus Scene Manifesto? I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Fungus Scene is the beauty that grows in the damp, dark, forgotten space beneath. We bloom unseen. Fungus Scene is genuine. Fungus Scene will spread. Fungus Scene is us. Fungus Scene is.
Oh man. Fungus Scene. Father Fungus / Basidia. Alright, let me have a taste. Give me some sound, man.
Downloading Basidia Gostoftegrado. Basidia Gostoftegrado 1.
Okay. Give this a shot.
Music file added to Toonbox library.
It's a bit more ambient compared to old punk. Yeah. I kinda dig it. Music is always free. Why does it pick the right moments to poop?
community of artists. A community of artists.
Yes, that's true.
The Fungus Scene is a community of artists who create sounds and visuals. These sounds usually contain elements that evoke the feeling of exploring a damp underground netherworld, but Fungus Sceners are free to branch out in whichever direction they like.
Much like a fungus.
Hi. I am a recording engineer, synthesizer geek, and vocalist who enjoys coming up with new ways to manipulate sound. I've been doing music for a long time, and you've probably heard some of my stuff without even knowing it was me. Unfortunately, I'm contractually prohibited from talking about exactly what music.
That's weird. I thought this was free music. Now he's like under contract to not talk about it. Boys. I'm curious. Ryan Dolan. Is that the same guy that wrote the page about fucking Frostpunk being dead? Cool Punk, whatever the fuck it was called. Cool Punk. That's some other dude. Can't bless him killed them. Yep. Did I guess we're done here. Cool Punk is indeed dead. Drip Boy's hole. I don't. It's quite the name there. Drip Boy's hole.
I am no longer a cool punk and this account is now dead. I am a fungus scener. Underground overgrowth forever. New fungus music coming soon. Is there a fungus scene chit chat group yet? Since cool punk sucks now, I need a new place to hang out. Do you guys think Gray's Peak and Joman will be fungus scene now? That would be awesome.
Would. Cool Punk is for 12-year-old girls. Not called Icicle Kid anymore. That was a better name. What the fuck is Strip Boy? Hey Cosmic Afro, how you doing? Seems like Cool Punk has died since last we were in Hypnospace. But they're still making the records. Barnaby's chair. I thought that's not Cool Punk, is it? Maybe they just change, you know, genres. Started as indie and then they just switched straight to Cool Punk. I think I'm good for now. Revisit this some other time. Well, thought it wasn't Icicle Kid anymore, but he still has this.
This is a sad day. I cannot in good faith continue to listen to a lip singer who sold out. I am officially leaving Cool Punk and I am no longer Icicle Kid. You can find my new page and username here.
What the fuck is this song? I don't know what this sounds like. What it doesn't sound like is good. This is really bad though. I gotta leave. I can't sit here anymore. Slush mouths. Hey now, you're a slush star.
Just what is Haze? Sparkle Haze. Flip-flop. If you find yourself scratching your head at this odd group of musical genres, you've come to the right place. This guide takes you through the strange evolution of new digital music over the last 3 decades from my point of view. The sounds here are 100% legal. They stream through the HS Explorer player and are not downloadable. Though if you do want song downloads for Tunebox, there are other ways to get them. Linky Face, RIP DG Exchange.
Digi Exchange. What's that about?
It shouldn't be a surprise that big record labels are contemptuous of real music fans, but it still stings.
Can't click that. Guess that was the Napster of Hypnospace.
More tips coming soon. Need help with using HypnoS? Chit chat me, I'd be happy to help out. Also, check out my WITW page by searching WITW.
What in the world? And I wish I could get a chit chat, but I'm kind of banned from that. Come on, let me get chit chat. Oh, I gotta get chit chat somehow. Everyone's on it. I feel so left out. Okay, let me make a marker. Oh, jeez. Make a marker for this one. Put a coin stamp. Yeah, what in the world? I want to remember that one.
One question I get almost every day is how to best go about making up a password that online criminals won't be able to guess. Here's a good method. Use personal information that only you know. This is personally, my favorite method. A great example might be: so if you live in Denver, you're 29, and your favorite hobby is computers, wow, mine too, your password would look like this.
Okay. I think this will be useful information in the future. But not now, most likely.
What in the world does this error mean? HypnoS is great at being user-friendly most of the time, but its error messages are often cryptic and seem to make no sense. Here's a list of error messages and their meanings.
Okay. Out of memory. Restart computer. Recognize file type. Encrypted with sandwich compression. Application is incompatible with HypnoOS. Hypnospace admin hardware has been damaged. I'm pretty sure I got that one before.
Which files do you need protected? Unofficial sandwich encryption Hypnospace info page. Ever see a file that looks like this?
Never.
That's a sandwiched file. Sandwich encryption is a file encryption and compression tool made by Sam Parker, RIP, and Rowdy Wall, who now works at MerchantSoft, in 1995 for Flaming OS. Many reasons. Asterisk smaller file sizes. Asterisk protect files from the mindless masses, because it wasn't a mainstream commercial product, only elite power users even know about sandwiching files. This has led to a few less than savory uses of the software, but most sandwich users are good and honest folk who have nothing to hide. While sandwich isn't officially supported by HypnoS, there may be a way to decrypt locked sandwich files. You'll have to chit-chat me for more information. Rowdy Wall, as mentioned above, he helped invent sandwich, may also be able to help. He's currently working on Hypnospace's virtual pets game and has a page in Hypnospace. Winky face.
Winky face. Okay, go check out Rowdy Wall real fast. Let's see. I don't think this is it. Let me see. If we go back to this, where we find all the pages for the Hypnospace folks. Yeah, maybe. God. About merchant stuff. One's Rowdy. Oh, here he is. Fucking John Romero over here. Yeah, we didn't get to learn anything about Sandwich though. I guess some for a later time. Let's see. Anything else here with the cool punks? Doesn't look like anything new is here. Oh, we should check out what's his name? The Chowder. He must have something going on with his page. See, where was he at? Can you access it? Oh, fuck it. I'm just gonna search for Chowder. That's not how you spell that. No CHO over here on Chowder.
Cup, my man. My best friend.
Oh no.
I have let you down for the last time. Please forgive me. Fans and friends, I am deeply sorry for this tragedy. I beg you to have mercy on the Chowder man.
Have mercy on the Chowder man. Oh, so terrible.
Hello fans and lovers, Eric Chowder Man Hellman here. As you know, we had a malfunction with the Chowder copter during a stunt for our Cool Fest set. Our faithful drummer of 15 years, Cuff Johnson, lost his life. There are no words to express the anguish we feel. Me, the rest of the band members, and the 3 fans on the Chowder copter were injured, which is also bad. Our lives will never be the same, so please respect our privacy during these trying times. CM.
Would you like an egg in these trying times? So it's so sad. Poor Chowder man. Let's find out what's really going on in Hypnospace. I knew it. I'm at risk. From Beef Brain.
What if I told you that Merchant Soft has a dirty little secret? Well, I'm telling you now, it's true. The Hypnospace headband has been found to cause beef brain, a disease that is baffling doctors and sending regulators knocking at Merchant Soft's door. A medical brain scan of a person with beef brain.
Is that different from a regular brain? I can't even tell.
If not dealt with, beef brain can cause exhaustion, extreme headaches, and even death. To form Hypnospace's images and sounds, radiated electrons are beamed into your frontal and sidial lobes. When very bright colors are transmitted, the extreme radiation literally cooks your brain. That's right, Hypnospace is cooking your brain.
This is your brain on Hypnospace. Any questions?
Until Merchant Soft fixes it, or are shut down by the feds, it is very dangerous to browse Hypnospace. But we have a solution. Our team of scientists and engineers have conducted over 1 million medical science experiments which have resulted in the ultimate solution.
What? Beef Brain Shield Pro?
By adding the Beef Brain Shield Pro radiation reduction sidebars to your page, you can reduce your risk of beef brain by over 800%. And the best news? Beef Brain Shield Pro is completely free. Download your sidebars today and get this official badge to let page visitors know that you're protected.
Okay.
Downloading Beeb Shield side, Beeb Shield batch.
I had no idea, guys. I didn't know I was at risk. I thought I was doing good. But turns out I was cooking my brain. Okay, I'm just gonna put this here. Check my brain. Get this little badge. Put up my squishers. There you go. But, oh, my squid died. What? Oh no, another senseless death. That's two. Do with these graves now. I don't know what the uninstaller is. Okay, I'll just put them in here. Get rid of this too. Fuck it. Don't want any more pets. They keep dying. The squisher out of here. Clean up my desktop a little bit. I gotta protect my brain. I mean, that's more important. Make this big. What? Just want to scale it up a little bit. Just imagine if it's big. It'll protect my brain real good. A hot dog for you. Good. Let's see. Someone in the chat was asking if I could, like, ban this place. Let's see. Can we call this harassment? Yeah, it doesn't work. Maybe malware or something. No, I never did the fucking Professor Helper thing. Should have called that malware. You find that. Professor Helper's still on the loose.
When it came to Hypnos and Hypnospace, I was so far behind the times, I thought I'd never learn.
Okay, this is definitely malware. Shut it down! What? The Professor Helper is bad.
Downloading Professor
No, I don't
Helper.
want. I don't want Professor Helper. What about that one page, though? It was like... that was evil. Got me the evil shit. Oh, oh, wait, oh, stop. I mean, this page has to be, like, malware, right? I don't know where I would click it. Maybe the whole site? Do like somewhere it has to work. This site is evil, I tell you. It's evil. I can't shut it down, unfortunately. People are doomed. Net. What? Het. Said met het. What is that? Oh, net settler. What do you mean it's a scam? Net settler.
Look at what you did to my page with your newest update.
Ah, sorry. Huh. Made everything all crazy.
All of my text is completely unreadable now. Thanks, jerks. Update: no, I will not be paying your exorbitant HypnoCure Pro fee just to be able to load my own page properly. Clicking a safe mode button every time a page loads is not an enjoyable way to browse Hypnospace.
That's fair. It's just too much extra clicks. freesoundeffects.com. Oh, well, this is what he was complaining about. Can't see shit. That Tingle? Almost gonna look like Tingle real fast.
You perform well for an
Oh, hey, thanks, Professor Helper.
transmitting cyber modules.
So download that True Sight program. It's totally legit. I didn't see it anywhere though. Spoilers. Chat, please. I use the blind tag on Twitch for a reason. It's because I am blind and also don't tell me stuff. So Treenies is a lie. We did hear about this before, but we never really gone in depth about.
Do you know who this man is? Of course you don't. But you should. This man, Harry Whiskers Stone, is my great-great-great-great-great-great-great uncle, and the real inventor of the game we know as Treenies today.
Oh, it's the virus I kept downloading before? I don't want to see that meat thing again. Also, I tried using that to see hidden shit, but it didn't work out at all. It made me cry.
The famous Treenies court design that everyone knows is a stolen bastardization of a design Whiskers made way back in the late 1800s. A group of investors saw potential in my uncle's brilliant game after watching he and his friends play on a court he made with his own two hands, leaving him with a broken heart and an empty wallet. Read on to learn about the original Treenies.
Oh, it's a tangled string joke. Man, I still believe in that thing. That must show me something, tangled string. I'm still optimistic about it.
The original Treenies wasn't called Treenies at all, it was called tennis. It was also informally called stickle for a short time, and rather than being played on a circular court with 3 participants, it was played on a much more sensible rectangular court with 2 participants. There was no center grabber either. Just the 2 people playing. Pictured is a commissioned artist's rendering of the real tennis court. Who knows what could have been if the real original game, tennis, was allowed to flourish. If you would like to invest in restoring my uncle's brilliant game to its rightful place in culture, please contact me. We are currently interviewing interested investors. Credits. Thank you to Gearhead Greg for helping me to locate the Treenies song and Casper Airgraphs for giving permission to use it.
Man, what a swell community Hypnospace has. Well, we haven't found any other violators around here, actually. Unless I'm not looking right. Maybe I could be looking bad.
Celestial Reflection, the latest record from Zard, pronounced Zared, award-winning composer and Earth Haze pioneer, is now available in stores nationwide. An exclusive Hypnospace DG release version of the album may be purchased for 33 Hypno coin.
Alright, I'm down.
Asterisk. The Celestial Reflection DG release includes 6 selections from the full album, as well as an exclusive Hypno-S desktop background.
Ooh, do you want?
Downloading 7 files.
Give me that background. Getting tired of what I got already. Haven't found any more violations. Something Hypnospace Central? I'm pretty sure I've seen all this. I think I've gone back to all the places I was at before.
The stories are true, I've been tamed. Success will do that to a guy. Hypnospace becoming huge hasn't stopped me from coding though. Far from it. I'm working night and day on a few projects in the works that are going to knock your socks off. // we have an opportunity to create an interactive gaming experience unlike anything the world has seen using Hypnos and the Hypnospace network. Games have the potential to connect people across generations and cultural barriers through fun. They're the ultimate icebreakers. What I'm working on will revolutionize the industry and set Hypnospace apart as the sleep time network. //
Okay, well this
Hazeopedia is a small project I'm working on with a few fellow music snobs. It's a friendly alternative to Slushmouth's Guide.
What's happening?
Haze is often said to be a genre of music. It's not really that. It's more a creative attitude and an approach to recording that emphasizes
beauty, rough edges, emotion, experimentation.
Purists won't consider a song Haze unless it was made on a PTRS 1200. The Bell Sound PTRS 1200 was a recording workstation released in the mid-80s. For all its fame, it's really just a 4-track tape recorder souped up with cheesy effects and a sample-based simple drum machine module. While we here at the Hop enjoy the sounds of the 1200, Haze is much more than that.
Oh jeez. Yeah, Earth Haze. Heard about this.
Sounds like the spirit of a wolf obtained a late 80s synthesizer and made an ode to the Earth. Earth Haze, oddly enough, contains the more synth and keyboard work than most other Haze styles. Artists, Chet Pinehurst, Zard, Arcelo, his later stuff, Eagle Song.
Fascinating. Must be something. You sure there's nothing on this page? Damn. I got told. There's still nothing on that page then. I gotta figure out where to go. So then I will BRB, but play some jams while I'm gone. If I could find any. To some of this Haze stuff.
Music file added to Tunebox library.
Okay, I'll BRB. Enjoy. All in all, it's just another brick in the wall. I don't know how this was if I listened to like 10 seconds of it. I hope you enjoyed it, chat. Let's see. There's some other stuff we got. Let's see. Can we get some like themes or something? Yes. Yeah, that's what we got. Background. That's deep, man. Really makes you think about space and shit. Yeah. You know. Yeah, now his brain's protected. Let's see, we solved this. Any other news? I don't think so. I'm a bit lost again in Hypnospace. More lost than before. I had no direction. Just gotta solve some stuff. Whatever that means, even. We've been to places we haven't been before, so let's just check out places we've been to already. Actually, I just had a thought. That one page in Teentopia with like the spooky choose your own adventure thing, that was just like one adventure told like 5 times.
Dear HSPD enforcers, please look at the chat logs at this link and do something about these idiots.
Aha.
Hello enforcers, can you please do something about these guys? They have been messaging me non-stop. I tried sending a message to Counselor Ronnie and the HSPD a few days ago but haven't had a reply. Chit Chat doesn't reply to me either.
Dang. Corey's trying to get a new girlfriend. Hi, I'm Corey. Nice to meet you. How are you, Tiff? Hey, Tiff, what hobbies do you like? Looks like you're busy. That's okay. We can talk some other time. Bye. Hey, yeah, I was working on something. Nice to meet you, too. Oh, hi. Sorry if I seem rude. It's okay. No problem at all. Glad you're back on. So are you working on something with Tim? He does art, right? Very impressive. Yeah, he's cool. A little crazy sometimes, though. Bubble. Thanks for the reply. That's interesting. You mean that Tim is crazy? In the way of being dangerous? Or just crazy in a zany, funny way? To be honest, his page gives the impression that he could be dangerous, so I just want to make sure you're okay. Just in a funny way. Okay, good. You can never be too safe these days, which is why I've been doing karate every day with a master karate expert. So Tiff, are you and Tim going out? Oh, I don't know what bowl means. I'm not hip with the kids. No. Oh, okay. Sorry about that, Tiff. So how are you doing? You must be busy again. Should let people you are chit-chatting with know if you want to stop a conversation so they don't have to wait for a reply and be bored. Sorry if that sounded mean. I'm just bored. Hi, Tiff. I mean this with all due respect. Did your parents teach you manners? I'm not being mean, just curious. You understand that you're being disrespectful? And if I may, a little bit rude. I know, Zane. Oh my god, is she the only girl on Hypnospace? You were virgin. Hello? Bet you are. I know you're thinking about me. Ah. Oh my god. These people are the worst. Harassment. Harassment. What? No, this is harassment somewhere. Ugh. But how about... I know the Zane stuff is harassment. Nice. See, I don't think this is enough. All harassment. Yeah, it's just being an ass. This could be a bit harassment-y. Yeah. Get paid every day. Maybe this one too. Not good enough. See,
Important message received from dispatch.
Did we get any of the Corey images, I wonder? I think we did get the last one though, but like most of his don't really go far enough. Well, time to flag the page. No, I don't think it's actually gonna help. Oh yeah, doesn't that ban her, and that doesn't actually solve the problem? Well, she won't be on Hypnospace
Important
anymore.
message received from dispatch.
So that's good.
Good job reporting those chit-chat screenshots, that would annoy me too. This is a weird one because Dark Twilight Tiff isn't an offender, but she's got all the violation points. I don't think there's currently a way to transfer points to the offending citizens either.
Cool.
I'm forwarding this to Dylan so we can get an answer ASAP. Don't flag her, please.
Oh. I should have read that last part.
This is a malicious software notice regarding unauthorized speed boosting software reported in Starport Castle Dream Station.
Whoa.
Please utilize your enforcement tool to report and remove it as soon as possible.
Okay, and our unauthorized speed boosting. Okay.
Note, one of our servers is severely overloaded and keeps crashing as a result. This normally only happens at this rate if someone is using a download accelerator or speed booster to get around Merchantsoft's bandwidth capping measures. Sam. You've got Hypno Mail.
Yeah, I saw that.
This case has been manually assigned to MC by MS_Samantha. Click the Cases tab above to view your progress on this case.
Okay. I understand.
I don't think there's a way, sorry. We'll get to that next year. Plus, chit-chat logs aren't really our problem. They have their own rules and guidelines and they should police their own network. Important message received from Merchantsoft.
Yeah, I'll change my password.
It seems that the passwords of multiple Merchantsoft personnel have been recently compromised. Please change your password immediately. Especially if you have access to our code base.
Okay, how do I change my password even? And cool, I got space meat. Whoa. I love it. I don't think, okay, that did take. How do I change my password? I think I'm fucked, because I don't know my own system settings. Welp. Always like it when guys want to flirt with me, but I don't respond when they just call me ugly. Oh man. Hopefully they grow out of that at some point, you know? Sorry about your page, Tiffany. Did she update her standards? Let's see. I guess not. The heck? My pics.
We finally got a scanner,
Oh,
so
cool.
I'll be able to upload pictures and drawings, if I ever finish one, and stuff.
Inda. Oh right, this place. Burn those pliers. Animated scary, so I want to check this out.
Linda Stevens. Prank call, 1999. YC Paint, Inflaming OS. 64x64 pixels.
So
Linda
some good
Stevens.
scaries, yeah.
Clam Surprise, Depth Series,
Clam
1999.
Surprise.
YC Paint, Inflaming OS. 64x64 pixels. Linda Stevens. Seashell, Depth Series,
I get
1999.
it. I get it.
YC Paint, Inflaming OS. 64x64 pixels. Linda Stevens. Whale of a Crime,
Wheel of a
Depth
Crime.
Series, 1999. YC Paint, Inflaming OS. 128x64 pixels.
Fun. What are we doing? You're going somewhere. Somewhere very specific. Yes, Starport Castle.
A new zone for all you geeks, nerds, and other citizens with niche interests. Welcome to Starport Castle Dream Station, a new zone where fans of fantasy, science fiction, and other niche interests may converge. If your listed pages appeared in one of the following zones, they have now been relocated here. Sci-Fi Starport, Gamers Only, The Comic Shop, The Dream Castle, Cybercog Station.
But we're just combining all these different places into one. Yeah, that'll go over well. The Bull Ring. Official Taurus fan resource. What?
The Bull Ring has moved to the Sci-Freelands. While I still love the Merchant Brothers and believe in Merchant Soft as a company, I feel it is only right to stand with my friends in these trying times. The Bull Ring does not claim ownership of Taurus or related characters. This is a non-commercial fan page. Sad that it has come to this. I support my employers, but I also support my friends, so I have joined the Freelands.
Wait, this is Rowdy. The Rowdy Wall. Oh, this is the Linda page.
Linda's Library of Weird is now located in the Sci-Freelands. Click here for more info.
What is Sci-Freelands? Oh, I see. Sovereign Alliance of Imagination. What?
Because Merchant Soft has seen fit to merge our zones no warning and severely limit our download speeds, the remaining members of the 5 deleted zones have come together to form the Sovereign Alliance of Imagination. We have decided, in unison, to delist our pages and form our own zone, free from the control of Merchant Soft. In October of 1999, Merchant Soft destroyed 5 of Hypnospace's strongest communities by condensing them all into one zone. Our pages now load half as quickly as well. No one knows why it happened, it just did. Now, instead of having 5 community leaders for each zone, we just have one, and the person they picked is just a friend of Merchant Soft. If you don't have a community leader, there's no way to report issues directly to Merchant Soft outside of waking up and emailing or phoning them. By making our own zone list in the form of freelands, we can self-moderate and rebuild. Everyone is welcome. Contact Gil S Creates for information on how to join and how to secure a place in the freelands.
Okay. Gil S Creates. See. Oh no, what's happening? Oh boy.
Thank you to the Chowder Man for giving us permission to use his song Ready to Shave. Check out my page about it. It is quite a deep song and means a lot to me. Gil the Psy Steward.
I'm sure it does. Ready to shave.
Click to read the Psy Freelance credits.
Yes.
Psy Leadership and Idea by Gil Sanders and Sarah Sanders. Map Art by Gil Sanders. Extra special thanks to Rowdy Wall.
Thanks, Rowdy.
Welcome to the Psy Freelance. Click on the arrow signs to move. Click on landmarks to visit member pages. Click or hover over signs to read them. Have fun out there.
Alright, I guess I'm going on an adventure. I'm gonna go into the ocean. No. There is no ocean thing to click. Alright. I don't know where this is gonna take me, but let's explore.
Head south to visit Gil and Sarah's homestead. We're the stewards, or king and queen if you'd prefer, of the Freelands.
Okay, let's see king and queen.
The Sanders homestead. The Sanders homestead.
I want to see this.
Please wipe your shoes at the door. Gil's page. Sarah's study. You have just stepped into the warm abode of Gil and Sarah Sanders. On Gil's page you will find fantasy, sci-fi, and cybercog art of the Sanderverse and his HSM music. Sarah's page is all about on and offline fantasy interactive theater and features a few of her strong opinions, haha. This is an anti-sacred garden home. We do not support the touchy-feely wimpy direction their company is headed. We are the founders of the Sovereign Alliance of Imagination. If you want to join a welcoming group who enjoy fantasy, sci-fi, and gaming, please contact us. We're always accepting new people. Merchant Soft can keep trying to destroy us if they want, but we'll always rise again.
Man, look at this guy though. Look at this fucking crazy ass. Yes, I love imagination. Imagination's so good.
If you hang out around the Psy a lot, you've probably seen Gil's art. He made all of the map graphics for the Freelands.
Oh, very nice.
I dabble too. Though my stuff isn't as good as Gil's, I do have fun making it.
Like the Buttercup horse.
Buttercup the horse. Serania, my character in the Sanderverse, click here to go to her page. Deborah the giant gnome. Deborah is a character wrote for the Sanderverse. Gil thinks she's too stupid so he won't include her.
Nah. Got some reviews and stuff.
Game review, Eat Lead, 1995 game.
Yes, Eat Lead.
Gil has been playing this on his computer all night for weeks instead of planning our next adventure. It is so awful. Literally all you do is shoot balls with a machine gun. Obnoxious.
Machine gun?
0/10.
Is it every machine gun?
TV review, Desperate in Dallas, Montana. Season 19 pilot. Apparently I am the target audience for this because all of my friends like it. What is wrong with you ladies? The worst show I have ever seen.
What's it even about?
0/10. Music review, Chowder Man's Hotel Room. This single from the album Lookin' for Trouble is Gil's favorite song. At first, I must admit, I hated it. Honestly though, it's not too bad. Maybe because it makes me think of Gil and I's first date? 9/10.
Like all the little sparkles going on.
Serania is the character I play in my husband and Mice interactive theater campaign, the Sanderverse. She is an archer with mind reading and telepathic communication abilities.
Wow.
Though she's an excellent archer, she only attacks when absolutely necessary. She feels a strong sense of compassion and empathy for others due to her telepathic abilities, so understanding her enemies and employing diplomacy is always how she tries to resolve things.
Very nice. Oh, still no violations though. Let's go to the other page then. Gil's page.
Note for all you smart Alex out there, the page is Gil S as in Sanders, my last name, creates. It is not Gil secretes. Thank you.
Gil secretes. Interesting. Ready to shave analysis page? Alright, I'm curious. What do you think?
A work in progress full analysis on the music and lyrics of this epic masterpiece by the Chowder Man.
Okay.
That's weird. What kind of music is that? A song about shaving? Get out of town. If I had a penny for every time I heard one of these ignorant statements, I would have millions of dollars. Can you blame them? They're just ignorant and
uninformed.
uninformed.
Understand shaving,
There's
man.
no appreciation anymore of fine art. Everyone just wants it now. If you really take time to listen, I listened to this record at least 500 times. At least, you will begin to appreciate kinds of music you never thought possible. All you hear now on the radio is flip-flop, I wish it flopped, with lyrics about dirty acts, shooting gangs, or sniffing drugs. What happened to when real men made real music? The music one could put headphones on after school and get lost in. Music for the thinking man. Music where they actually play instruments instead of push buttons on a computer.
Yeah, take that, cool punk.
Whiskers growing at the speed of light. Put the trimmer into overdrive. Thoughts are running through my mind. Just the bathroom and the night. Here we are transported to a tense scene in the Chowder man's bathroom. This first verse is brilliant because it is both a story and a metaphor. A metaphor represents something else other than the obvious thing.
That's not
His
really a
whiskers,
metaphor.
a metaphorical representing of the things holding him back in life, are growing at the speed of light. He has to put the trimmer on overdrive to get rid of them. When you put something into overdrive, that means you are testing the limits of that thing. Let's take a car for example.
Oh no,
if you
please.
overdrive a car, you are running that engine so hot that it could explode, but the advantage is that you go really fast and pass all the slower drivers.
I see. I didn't understand about overdrive.
Back to the song though. He then switches to a more personal few lines where he lets us know that the thoughts are running through my mind and that he's lonely in a bathroom at night. This sets the moody stage for the rest of the song. I imagine he's in a bathroom at a truck stop, his hands trembling as he tries to frantically shave these whiskers, again, a metaphor of life.
I imagine he's shaving somewhere in this song about shaving. It really speaks to me. I too have shaved once.
Spray the shaving cream into my hand. Lather up, the world don't understand. Man inside the mirror now. Should I finally let him out? Again, we have two lines that are the metaphor, represents another thing,
quote unquote
of shaving,
metaphor.
and then two lines that are very personal. The line lather up, the world don't understand is very meaningful. The world just lets their whiskers grow. They just let all the evil consume them until they are running the rat race like all the others, bitter and consummated. The last two lines represent this hidden power that comes into play later in the song. He knows that shaving will let it out, but is he really ready? Note, the Chowder man often brings musical or lyrical themes back later. This is known as a leitmotif in music theory. It is very complex.
It is very complex. You will never fully understand the leitmotif. You'll have to buy the Undertale soundtrack to fully appreciate it. Oh, wow, this song is still going even. Sure, I'm kidding about it being this huge ass epic. Okay, now let's continue our journey to the east. There's a spaceship here. I can't collect this, so I guess we'll just hop into the spaceship.
Go check out Ringleader Rowdy and How Shav's Sound, they both have great Hypnospace pages. Also, I am open for work and can turn your car into a work of art.
What? Okay, we gotta check this out. Where's the count? Oh, look at this. Look at this smug son of a bitch. What is wrong with this dragon? Oh, there's the eyes. I was wondering where the eyes. I breathe fire on you, if you can see it. I gotta feel you with my tongue. I can't really see much. My tiny beady eyes. Oh, I need, yes, I need the more high-res version of that dragon. Oh, that's what happened to Casper Sunbury. He decided to make shitty car art about space and stuff. Who wouldn't want to drive around with the van that looked like that. That's quite the overbite, yeah. The mighty dragon overbite. I quote, that doesn't look like the right thing.
Please send Casper a message through chit-chat or HS inbox at Casper Air Graphics to inquire about the cost of an airbrush treatment for your vehicle or any other kind of fantasy art you need. Casper does not take explicit, gory, or pornographic requests. Please do not message Casper about Clive.
Ah, so it came up again, actually. You never know with this game where you're gonna end up. Let me see. Nope. Just pushing my luck with that one, but that symbol, I know, that's not legit. He's pushing some sketchy stuff. Nope, let's continue our journey through this mighty realm of magic and fantasy. Is this the Space Needle?
New game reviews every week, or so, on The Observer.
Oh, Squishers.
If you know any preteens, there's a good chance they're obsessed with Squishers. Is the game actually any good? I give it a shot in this review.
Okay, I'm curious, is it good?
A unique Slimefist and the Game Champ's first decent title. Note, forgive the blurry screenshots, it is hard to take pictures of the Game Champ Portable's tiny screen.
Oh man, that takes me back. Some shitty ass review. It's the best I could do, guys. I took a Polaroid of my Game Boy. Hope it's okay.
Squishers are everywhere. TV, radio, and the internet, and even Hypnospace. If you aren't seeing ads for it, you're hearing tales of concerned parents and addicted children. It's easy to be cynical and write off massively popular titles as the inventions of toy-selling marketing execs. Squishers may be that, but as much as it pains me to say it, it's also an excellent game.
It's also good. He sounds like Yahtzee in a little bit. Just, oh, this game's good. Oh, goddamn. I remember more like Retsupre stuff with the fucking camcorder LPs and the unregistered Hypercam 2 with just like the low quality, but you know, I'm gonna try my best to make a fucking thing with the resources that I have.
Squishers has a simple, albeit odd, premise. A spaceship containing high-tech capsules full of gooey alien life was shot down over Earth. It crash-landed on an island, and its contents were scattered in the process. Some capsules opened, releasing the slimy Squishers creatures contained inside. It's your job to rescue all 48 creature types that escaped, returning them to their capsules. You accomplish this by sucking them up using a syringe gun and temporarily storing them in a tank on your back until you're able to return them to their respective capsules.
That's weird.
Squishers will only allow themselves to be sucked up if one of your currently in-tank Squishers are able to convince them through a novel little conversation system.
So it's like Persona? It's like Persona 5 or Shin Megami Tensei, but with weird squisher things. Let's see. Yoki is scared of his slime. Yoki can't understand his slime's language. What? What are you saying to me?
So long as your Squishers are of a similar species to your target creature, and the target is not considered your predator, you may have your Squishers engage in conversation with them. The more your creature engages in conversation, more persuasive they get. While I was bummed that there wasn't more depth in the Squishers' take on combat, I enjoyed watching the creatures converse. The various shades of conversation are cute and often humorous. I give Squishers a hearty 92 out of 100.
And I want to play this kind of Pokemon Persona 5 mashup now. That sounds fun. But I don't understand you, Snake Man. I don't speak snake. Yeah.
The Hypnospace headband is a decently capable piece of hardware. Lots of gamers are on Hypnospace. Merchants soft like money. What's the holdup?
Yeah. Where are the games? Aren't they working on a game? Didn't explode my face. Just burned my forehead right off.
We know that the Hypnospace headband packs a surprising amount of power for a $500 computer that literally projects images into your sleeping mind. We know that at least a few of the guys who run Merchant Soft are avid gamers. We know that Merchant Soft love money, as evidenced by their pandering to the lowest common denominator in their marketing and advertising. We know that games make a lot of money.
True.
So where are the games? To be fair, this isn't only Merchant Soft's problem. Cyberworld, Hypnospace's fiercest sleep time competitor, is also bereft of games. I can't be alone in thinking that the first sleep time service to capitalize on the hungry horde of gamers is going to completely wipe out the competition. I will give a small amount of credit to Hypnospace for their virtual pets, but those things seem more toyline. I'm talking a full game experience here.
Full game,
so
man.
I guess that's it. Dylan, Adrian, where are the games?
Where are the games, man?
I've been saying this for years. Unfortunately, it isn't always easy to get the ball rolling on things like this. That said, I can't spill the beans, but do look forward to the Hypno-S Year 2000 update. I think you'll be pleased.
That's when
Winky
everything
face.
crashes and goes on fire. Let's see. Did I back up too much? I might have. I might have backed up a whole lot. So I still want to explore this. Seems like everyone else has moved out anyway. Yeah. Yeah, they moved. Yeah, we just watched, just read some of his stuff. He's moved out. Court of Phaedra? Oh, God. We have to find Phaedra. How do I get there? Do Phaedra. Is this Phaedra?
Do you have what it takes to complete the Accelerator trial and wield the almighty power of acceleration? First you must find the secret path.
Okay, I'll find the secret path. Is it that? Yeah, okay, found it. Bull ring. Check that out later. Gotta find Phaedra, or whatever it's called now. What? What's all this stuff? Oh, what? What's this?
Wow, how many drugs are you on? Very creative, but you need to remove the animation of yourself from this plot. Also please remake your page because NetSettler isn't supported in HS anymore. Gil, Freeland Steward.
More than one thing? No, it just kind of looks like that.
Do you think this is a joke? You have
Hey,
one
Rejects,
last
thanks
change
for the
to
raid.
remake your old NetSettler page or you're gone. Gil, Freeland Steward.
See what happened over here. Whoa.
I'm the vision of the wizard eagle. I'm the beacon we can deepen. Weakens left with multiple.
Oh.
My plastic lip is stride. My plastic lip is sealed. My deal is the deal that
I
dealers
don't-
make. It's only play
I
I
don't
tell
like
you.
this.
It's only play I tell you. It's only play. When I play,
This can't be good for my eyes. Please, this is bad for my eyes. This must be bad in some way. Hey, Wizard Deep. Isn't that the guy that makes the bad wizard art? Oh no, it's just here again. Ah! Oh no, get me out of Wizard Eagle Line. Very strange place indeed. Now I see what he's X'd out. Let's see. Aw. Cemetery.
Sci-Fi Starport was the biggest zone in Hypnospace. Unfortunately, most Sci-Fi Starport citizens have moved on to Cyberworld Z. We'll miss you. Born November 1998, died October 14, 1999.
Man, why they gotta bring down the cool clubs and shit?
GamerZ only was home to Cheat Sheet, the largest database of cheat codes of any sleep time service. They have moved on to Cyberworld Z. The Observer is the only Big Go page to stick around. Born November 1998, died October 14, 1999. Cybercog Station was the reason so many of us are here now. After being ignored for so many years by other online services, the Cybercog community couldn't believe that Merchant Soft was actually giving them their own official home. Alas, it was but a fluke and was shut down nary a year later. Born November 1998, died October 14, 1999.
Yeah, this song is pretty good. I enjoy it. I'm just wondering. Let me just pause it so I can gather my thoughts. Forget it was someone on YouTube who's actually plays Chowder Man and did the music. Get what his name is. I think something like Big Dad or something like that. Wish I could remember. I think he did a song for one of the trailers too. Hot Dad. Thank you, chat. Was some kind of dad.
The comic shop was home to comic book fans and film buffs. It's perhaps the most surprising zone deletion since Rowdy the ringleader Wall works at Merchant Soft. He is just as surprised as us. Born November 1998, died October 14, 1999. The Dream Castle was the fantasy and interactive theater hotspot in Hypnospace. Most TDC members have moved on to Cyberworld Z. A few of us remain and have pledged to rebuild here in the Freelands. Born November 1998, died October 14, 1999.
The shame. Real shame. Oh yeah, Linda's Library of Weird. You ever check out the movie page? Maybe we saw a little bit of it. I think I kinda saw this. Oh yeah, we saw a little bit of this, I think. Blender? Okay, I gotta find out what Blender's about.
Ever wonder what might happen if a kitchen appliance factory is built over a sacred ancient burial ground?
Why?
The blender contains the answer beneath mountains of processed food and gore. Betsy Corker, Bethany Cranston, buys a cursed food processor from the mysterious Edward, Vince Piekarski, at a moving out yard sale auction thing. I guess rich people do these. Anyway, she brings the thing home, makes a few normal meals with it. A good portion of this movie could pass a cooking show, before hosting a fancy party where things get, stirred up. Fun fact, the blender on the cover isn't the blender. Did cover artists ever watch the movies?
It's not even this kind of model blender, it's just a different one. Not the best one.
If you haven't seen Nightclub, go see Nightclub. It is the pinnacle of horror filmmaking. Not only is it horrifying and gory, but ethereal and strangely beautiful. This movie changes people. I saw it on my first real date back in my senior year of high school. Haven't been the same since.
Are you so weird, Linda? So weird. Let's see, yeah, that's the Linda page. Oh, is this the coveted Ligmore or whatever it was called? Yeah. Phaedrala. Yes, we finally made it to Phaedrala.
I have moved all of my pages to the Sovereign Alliance of Imagination Freelands. Come see me there.
Let's see.
Welcome all to my court. Hello to all you freelance travelers. Welcome to the court of Phaedrala. You must be tired from your travels. Here, have a life elixir. Sit on my ancient cushion of Gladarianus and take your rest as I introduce myself. I am Phaedrala. You may not know of me, but you probably have seen my dragons around. Yes, it's true, I raise dragons. From the Lagrange-de-Gallon plains to the Wood of Darkness, I have traveled these lands looking for dragons in need of care. Whether wounded, old, or just poor, Phaedrilla turns no dragon away. You may adopt your own dragon if you'd like, just head to my Adopted Dragon page and download an image to use on your page. Please let me know if you adopt one. I love to keep in touch with my babies.
Cool. Got a real caring face there. Got those sensitive eyes. Okay, I'll adopt. How do I adopt?
Welcome to the Dragon Adoption page. Adopting one of my dragons is as simple as downloading the .him image and displaying it on your own page.
How I download? Can't click anything. How did you fuck this up? Man, you suck. Woodland Sprite 2. Did I click the wrong thing? No, this just takes me to the same page. Just bad design right here. Fucking just make it one clickable thing. Fucking Woodland Sprite 2 is just fucking basic web design right there. Alright, show me your potion seller.
Welcome to Phaedrilla's Apothecary. This is where you can find my potions, elixirs, and magic formulas for anything that ails you. Do enjoy my wares.
Just save the picture? Can't just do that. Can't do none of that. There's no right click in this game. I mean, in this operating system. It's just... can't do nothing. It's terrible.
Gooseberry Delight is Phaedrilla's famous family recipe, passed down from her witch grandmom. Effects: extra magic mana, energy, makes you smell good.
I want that one. I want the cologne that you can drink.
Water is the most famous drink, for good reason. It's good for you and is in all rivers. Effects:
Cool.
health, energy, detoxification of your body, animals like you more and lick you. Pumped from the breast of a nursing green dragon mother. Always fresh. Effects: makes strong babies, if pregnant, vitamins and minerals, like spinach.
Minerals?
Pumped from the breast of a nursing fairy.
Why do you keep pumping
Totally
breasts?
ethical, Phaedrilla always pays a handsome sum.
What?
Effects: flying, jumping high, better singing, sparkling skin.
And sing good.
Sometimes called vampire milk because this special liquid is pumped from nursing vampires.
Stop it.
Don't worry, it's not blood. Ha. Effects: turns you into a vampire for 3 days.
I'm starting to notice a theme with these potions.
Phaedrilla's grandma's famous elixir recipe, but a lot of it. Effects: extra magic mana, energy, makes you smell good.
Came straight from my grandma's teat.
It tastes like rocks, but it makes you strong like rocks too. Effects: big muscles. Don't drink too much or your muscles will grow and grow until they explode.
I love it. Tastes like rocks. This chocolate tastes like cement. Oh no, the cement mix is poured into the chocolate. What have I done? Let's see how that's a 6th on page. Okay. Well, finally we came to the fucking Phaedrilla of the Phaedronites or whatever. Well, it's time for the long journey back. Gary's control room.
Welcome to Gary's control room. If you've been to a CyberCog event, we probably met. I've attended over 20 events all over the country over the last 3 years. Check out my new interactive illustrated story here.
Another interactive thing. Alright, let's go.
You are an ordinary person. A nothing. A nobody.
A nobody.
Deep inside you, something calls for release from the meaningless.
My Roxas.
From the routine of everyday life. You crave the decay-vertatange of the technoshamanatrix.
The what?
You are an ordinary person.
I'll go to the last word.
A nobody. Deep inside you, something calls for release from the meaningless. From the routine of everyday life. You crave the decay-vertatange of the technoshamanatrix.
The technoshamanatrix. Also, decalveratine. Why, I can't even say this word. Decalveratinid. Oh, whatever. Guess I'll just be Roxas.
This is clearly the incorrect choice. You think you chose it to push the boundaries of this digital introduction inside a digital world to a digital world, introducing you to a mechano-digital subgenre of digital fiction, but in fact you choose it to punish yourself. You do not believe you deserve to change, to evolve, to discover the gears that turn enlightenment. I weep for you.
I feel like this is just like a weird offshoot of like cyberpunk or something, except very cog related. Okay, I'm gonna go find meaning, I guess. Oh, I think I was right. This is pretty steampunk and cyberpunk and technoshamanatrix. Isn't there like a weird word like that in fucking Shadowrun?
Black lightning cracks the sky like a rusty dagger stabbing the egg-yolk heart of a dying machine god. The faint sound of cogs turning comes through the broken window, sweet smell of hot oil following the appearance of a figure in the living room of your home with a second mortgage. The figure is wearing an ankle-length black trench coat, dark sunglasses with code floating in their reflection, a pipe holster, and a tofat covered in clanking, clicking machinery. It is the technoshamanatrix, master of cybercog.
One more time. It
is the technoshamanatrix, master of cybercog.
So what's he gonna say to me?
You reject the technoshamanatrix, closing your eyes tight against his ticking revelation. You go back to your suburban life, with your wife and 3 kids and yapping dog and second mortgage and hollow, endless job. He did not kill you, but you are dead inside.
Damn. Oh, damn it, I gotta... Fine. Gotta hit that. Gotta hit that every time.
I have come to save you, Gary, says the technoshamanatrix with a voice like a creaking engine. I will touch your mechanical mind with the enlightenment of the plexidecadoctagon, but before I can, you must know something, he finishes with a whisper. What? You scream. This path requires sacrifice, the technoshamanatrix roars. The technoshamanatrix shakes his head in disappointment. You return to so-called real life, a shell of a man. Unremarkable, just like all the others.
No.
Unremarkable.
I'm cool. I can be a techno-shamango manix. That me?
Let's begin then, Gary, the technoshamanatrix yells officiously. First, you must give me your kids. What?
Oh,
you say under your breath but loud enough for him to hear.
Is that sane?
My kids.
I'm not sure.
Why? The time you spend pursuing their interests will drag you from the holy path of the cybercog, the technoshamanatrix replies.
Say no, don't pick this. Why won't you respect my fiction? Are you joining a call? I'm not. I'm being enlightened by the techno-shamanatrix. I gotta sacrifice my second mortgage, or one of my kids, I suppose. Just one kid.
The Technoshamanatrix isn't surprised that you've held back. You feel his eyes brush over you once more. A red light on the side of his sunglasses blinks. With a flash and puff of green smoke, he disappears.
Alright, I guess he needs all my kids.
Sweaty days attending soccer games and cringing at adolescent talent competitions melt from your life, like scales from the eyes of a person with blepharitis. Give me your job, the master of Cybercog says, the Technoshamanatrix if that wasn't clear.
I guess I don't have any other choices now.
Board meetings are, sudden ill, a thing of the past. Cybercogen magic. You couldn't be happier. Give me your so-called home, the Technoshamanatrix hisses with intensity, his soot-covered snuff boots glowing in the moonlight. How could I do that, you might say. The only home you require is the companionship of your cybercog companions, the Technoshamanatrix informs you, truth ringing in his voice. Convention halls and sofas will provide for every shelter need you may have.
Convention halls are all you need.
Ignoring mortgage payments is easy. When the bank calls, don't pick up. Hiding from collection agents is trickier, but if you PM me I can give some advice for that.
What?
Gary, I know this will be hard for you. The Technoshamanatrix begins to intone. His cog-covered hat grinds out a condolence. Give me your marriage, he finally says.
Actually won't be hard at all.
Sitting on the couch with your wife later that night, she'll ask why you're so distant. What you don't tell her, is that it's because you gave up the one chance you had at happiness for Friday nights watching Desperate in Dallas marathons.
I fucking hate this show. Oh, I gotta go through this again? Ugh. I don't know, not too far back. The end? Really?
Hello, and thank you for entering the Cybercog. It might surprise you, but this story is actually somewhat autobiographically based. I'm Gary.
No.
I'm not saying I'm the character, but I'm literally Gary. My name is Gary in real life. Hi. The Cybercog community is big, welcoming, and growing. If you too wish to follow the crank-lined path, and find increased meaning in a digital world, here are some Cyberco gathering sites where you'll find our members in the new millennium. I can't wait to see you there.
Is he the only member of this community? I don't see anything. He's a very sad man. Let's see. Or we dive back into Psy. Let's see what else is going on.
Official statement on recent events.
Okay.
Tuesday, October 14th, 1999. 5 of our zones are deleted. Our pages are down for 6 hours. New zone Starport Castle Dream Station appears. Pages from 5 former zones appear in new zone. Merchant Soft ignores requests for an explanation. Tuesday, November 23rd, 1999. Pages go down again, including Psy Freeland's pages. They come back up the next night and load very slowly. The members of the Psy officially request the following from Merchant Soft. Explain yourselves. Remove the loading speed cap on Psy Freeland's pages. Change community leader to Gil S. Creates. If our demands are not met, we will abandon Hypnospace and sign up for Cyber World Z.
Oh.
Agreed upon by all members. The Sovereign Alliance of Imagination.
Here we are again. There's one last page we could go to here. Let's see. Gotta click on the secret.
Downloading Axe Trail 1.
Okay, what's Axe Trail about anyway? Whoa, whoa.
A secret stash is hidden. In the Freelands you shall unlock it. 2 east of Roddy's bull ring, that's me, 1 north of Casper's rocket. Only one path leads to this place. Look closely at the borders. Once you find it, come back here. In this trial, you will rock it.
It was 2 east of this place, and then north of the rocket. Okay. Let's see, what's this bull ring about?
One who is Taurus. A comprehensive history.
Well, let me see the fan art first.
How to Draw Classic Taurus by Muleta Ultra 27, of the comic shop.
Just draw the basic details, fill in the basic shape, fill in details, add color. That's all you gotta do. Start with a circle and a line, and there you go.
Taurus and Muleta began life as the underground creation of Oddball Creative, of color, Virgil Timothy in the early 80s. Small, overtly comedic sequences or non sequiturs between situations in a given issue even took on the self-congratulatory tone of corny public service announcements used in the comics of titular Bixby Comics icon, Bixby. However, the weird creation soon took on a life of its own, after the owners of toy company Gurgel encountered one of the issues, printed in the back of Virgil's mother's house, at a local comic convention. With the unexpected support of a major toy company, Taurus and Muleta was well on its way into the spotlight, but not without a few changes. The original set of issues, printed in black and white with covers colored by hand after the fact, should be explosively violent. The series starred a crime-fighting bull, and a sentient cape with a single, giant eye that could shoot rays that either enraged opponents or blew them to pieces. They lived under a bullfighting ring in a high-tech secret lair, built by Taurus under Muleta's direction. Muleta doesn't have hands. There's a suggestion throughout that Taurus once had a very different life, and is now being mentally coerced by Muleta to dive deeper into a life of vigilante violence he isn't quite comfortable with. The pair regularly murder a cyborg, humanoid unicorn named the Stalwart. With all of this in mind, is it any surprise Gurgel would want TNM to alter their image? Unfortunately, the compromises Virgil made during this period would spell the beginning of the end for his involvement in his creation. The comics were altered, with a new #1 rebranding, to be a bit more simple, a little less subversive, no more hints of mind-controlled Taurus, a little more heroic, and more humorous. Bringing things full circle, Bixby Comics of all entities took on the responsibility of printing and distributing the series, putting a stamp of legitimacy on Virgil's now burgeoning career. Soon after, an animated TV show entered development alongside a line of best-selling toys. Within the space of a few years, Taurus and Muleta were everywhere from cereal boxes to pocket watches to t-shirts. Around this time, animal rights groups got a hold of the central conceit of the series, and all hell broke loose. Everyone seemed to collectively realize that this was a comic based on bullfighting, the horror. Brief media panic ensured that the cultural cachet of Taurus and Muleta plummeted. An in-development feature movie quickly had its funding and marketing budget slashed as a result. Virgil attempted to get the rights for the movie back to avoid a half-finished project killing their characters in the public eye, only to find the paperwork he had signed with his friends at Gurgel meant he had no rights. He had lost Taurus and Muleta. The movie, Taurus and Muleta, Crime Rush, bombed, a confusing, rushed disappointment for both fans and creator. Virgil left comics, disillusioned and largely forgotten. Sometimes, he reflects in the Hypnospace forums about what happened. For the most part, though, he tries not to.
Oh, they brought it back. They fucking brought it back.
Taurus X, 2098, a new futuristic Taurus animated TV series. Only in recent years has Gurgel dared to bring back Taurus and Muleta, as inexplicable officers of the law in a techno-cyber future, keeping cartoon villains from destroying the world.
Are they techno-shamanatrixes? I would hope.
Taurus has a cybernetic eye, while Muleta spouts sassy catchphrases in a thin, high, comedic voice. The first monster they defeated was an owl attempting to start a bullfighting ring with cybernetic bulls. In Taurus X 2089, the now beloved characters live on in a form that actually seems like it might stick. The subversive tool of expression for a kooky independent creator has become the polished, inoffensive mascot of choice for a faceless toy conglomerate. What a world. Our wall.
Yeah, Rodney, you're right. The world is cruel and unfair. Rowdy Wall. Space Project Diary. No. Oh, this could be interesting. Let me come back here in a little bit.
Hi, I'm Rowdy. Let's see. I dropped out of high school, then I became famous in the world of computing after releasing Sandwich Encryption, with Sam Parker, miss you buddy. Now I work on Hypnospace programming some of Dylan's creations, virtual pets were our pet project haha.
Mission programming, okay, back to the diary.
Dylan let me in on the plans for the year 2000 Hypnos update and I don't think anyone is ready for what we are about to unleash. Wow, just wow.
Wow.
We have just launched the Hypnos virtual pets. There are 3 so far with more coming soon.
What,
a flying
Squisher's
hamster,
cat?
a pink squid, a Squisher
How do I
cat
get
character.
that?
We didn't have a long time to finish these so I'm surprised at how well they turned out. Oh yeah, you sandwich users just might want to download yourself a pet, hee hee hee. Normal pet food is great and all, but...
Said, encryption, okay.
I know that some of you were hoping that Hypnos would official support sandwich encryption since I was hired here, but unfortunately we can't legally do that. I tried. In other news, I have started working on a little virtual pet game. One of Dylan's many pet projects as he says, hee hee hee. It is pretty fun. Hey, I got permission to make a diary of what I'm working on at Merchant Soft. I'm mostly collaborating with Dylan on the fun stuff. They got a few interns to hand the boring bug squashing, thank God. Right now I'm working on some moderation tools for the new Hypnospace Patrol department. We're going to let our fellow Hypnospace citizens police themselves instead of have us do it.
What a good
We
idea.
all think it's a pretty good idea.
Yes.
Plus it saves money. And yes. I'm trying to get Sandwich working in Hypnos. I have a feeling Adrian isn't going to want to do it since it already has a reputation as a piracy tool, but we'll see.
Yes, we will see. At some point. To get back to the map. Here we go. Here's the map. Where do you wish to go? Okay, to east. Something in the north. Not seeing a place to go. I'm checking. There's the rocket. Let's see, nothing over here either. So maybe there's a different way of getting there. This way maybe? We gotta go up and down. Let's see, then I can't go any more east here. Oh, I think I see something. Yeah, here we go. Here's the secret.
Only Kindly proceed if you are worthy of acceleration.
I'm ready. I've read about the Bull comic. I'm ready.
Downloading Axtrial 2.
Give me the Axtrial.
The father of the freelands, his cybercogian name. The mother of the freelands, what she shoots in her game. The amount of zones that Merchantsoft sent to an early grave.
Okay.
Now return to the freelands, south of the Colosseum, and input this code you figured out for your final test. I really hope to see ya.
This mic is so bad. I need it again, buddy.
The father of the freelands, his cybercogian name. The mother of the freelands, what she shoots in her game. The amount of zones that Merchantsoft sent to an early grave. Now return to the freelands, south of the Colosseum, and input this code you figured out for your final test. I really hope to see ya.
Okay, gotcha. Let's see. Shoots in game. I think that was balls, right? It was balls plus the 5 forums that were fucked up. Not the best thing here, so I'm just gonna put name plus what is it? It was balls 5. What's the cybercogian name though? Was it just Gary? I don't think that was quite it. There's control room. Is it just Gary? I don't know if it's just Gary. Let's see. Might just be Gary. That's my guess. Can't go back. I think it's just Gary plus balls plus 5. Pretty sure. That's what I'm feeling. Remember being stumped on this, but no, Gary did make the freelance. That was the cybercogian name. Was the first one though. Was that
the father of the freelance?
Oh, father of the freelance.
cybercogian.
Okay. Okay, this is the has to mostly do with the father and the mother. Okay. We were more to the south, right? Are they this one? Yeah, here they are. The Gillis crates. And diverse. Okay, yeah, here we go. Signal. Okay. It's not Gary. Oh, I like that name actually. Signal, that's pretty good. Just want to double check that she does shoot the balls. I think it's the opinion board, right? Winning. Shoot balls with the machine guns. Oh, yeah. Balls. Balls. 5. Okay, where do I have to go? Wish that I could. Wish I could just kind of scroll through this.
The father of the freelance.
Fast forward somehow.
His cybercogian name.
Okay.
The mother of the freelance. What she shoots in her game. the amount of zones that Merchantsoft sent to an early grave. Now return to the Freelands, south of the Colosseum, and input this code you figured out for your final test. I really hope to see ya.
Fucking front Colosseum, we'll see ya. Okay, we must trek forward. I'm pretty sure it's Signal Falls 5. Here it is similar, so maybe just ball singular. Ball 5. Oh. Where'd I go wrong? Is the name spelled wrong? But maybe I have to spell out the word 5. It was Balls 5. Ah, come on! No, it's the other way. Did I spell the name right? Oh, okay. That's how it's supposed to be spelled. Signal. Oh, man. Need one more hint? Yeah, I could use that. Signal has 5 bonds? Maybe. Maybe that's what's going on. Tangled string. The balls isn't her game. Ah, right. It was a game. It's a red herring. Where's her damn game? Let's see.
Serania is the character I play in my Husband and Mice interactive theater campaign, The Sanderverse. She is an archer with mind reading and telepathic communication abilities. Though she's an excellent archer, she only attacks when absolutely necessary.
Right.
She feels a strong sense of compassion and empathy for others due to her telepathic abilities, so understand.
Turning you off, hippie. So maybe it can just be Signal, Arrow, 5. Arrows, 5. I'm on the right path, I feel. I don't know if it's case sensitive or not. I think you can just type 5. I wasn't sure. Ah, we're in.
Accelerator is only for members of the Sovereign Alliance of Imagination. To prove that you're a member of the Psi and gain access to Accelerator, please answer the following 6 questions. Question 1. What is the name of the Psi's special custom-made zone?
Freelance.
Question 2. What did Casper Air Graphics do before he made amazing fantasy/sci-fi artwork?
Oh, he was in yeah, he played Tuba in the Swedish. No, that's not it. Cosmic Rock, the synthesizer, and Cool Punk. punk rock. I think it was punk rock. I forget what Cliffy, whatever it was called. Oh, no, that was wrong. It's wrong.
May this sharpened edge bring you peace. The truth, freed from the arms of chaos, arrives slowly, methodically.
It's Cosmic Rock. Okay, there we go.
The earth rumbles, a drone so sincere. And I'm not frightened, I just am.
The spookies, yeah. No, damn it. We'll get through this. I've studied up on these nerds.
Question 3. What are short scary stories involving everyday objects called? Hint. They were invented by the citizens of the comic shop. Rip the comic shop.
I don't remember. Ah, damn. I guess I gotta study up on this. I'll learn about this. Study up on my nerd lore. It's definitely somewhere around here. But these were the scaries. Involving everyday items, right?
These are my scaries. New to scaries? That's okay. Scaries are horror-related animations and stories where you take everyday objects and scenarios and twist them into bone-chilling scares.
That sounds like scaries to me. I don't know what happened. Maybe he doesn't know what he's talking about. That would be pretty funny though. He's doing this fucking quiz and he doesn't even know what it's actually about.
So, if you have made it here alive, and you enjoy the worst of the best of the worst. If you like classic schlock, low-budget movies, gore and guts, wild biker women, the unintentionally funny, and the obscure. If you want to see the films mom wouldn't let you see. The films dad sneaked out to watch. The films grandpa never took grandma to, and you might want to try sitting back, grabbing a beer, ordering a pizza or 3 and let me be your guide through. Linda's horror page.
Oh. Well,
while Max Children 1 was original for its day, it can never live up to Bjorn Piekarski's masterful cinematography and Milton Gale's horrifying performance as Damon, the villainous groundskeeper at Windsor Gardens.
Oh my god.
Who says a genuinely horrifying film can't be a genuinely hilarious one? Harold for Dinner is such a breath of fresh air in the horror genre. And it's disgusting to boot.
What am I doing? I'm wasting time. Can't absorb all this nerd culture. What the fuck happened to this page? You broke. Broke it. I mean, technically they didn't move out of the portal, they're just, like, on one page. Gotta fucking do this again. Got an idea though. Maybe it's Spooktales. No. The razor on the skin. Oh, we may as well just keep guessing. Oh, I think I picked Spookies by mistake. I didn't know nerd culture at all.
Question 4. Which popular dragon adoptee is an impish prankster and goofball? Hint. This dragon was famous in the Dream Castle.
Oh man, I didn't pay attention to that. Sure, I can adopt these and fish prankster and goofball. I can just look it up, I guess. Matsu. Nothing. Hey, it works actually. Gray Dallas. No. Snagaliath. It pays no attention. I didn't pay attention to that part. Give me a break, please. So these names aren't coming up with anything. I might have to go to the dragon shop again. Maraginius. This yields nothing. Cheating on their text. I'm just gonna guess. Snugalife. Ugh. I am so close. I couldn't get it. Couldn't do it. That's the place I was most hyped for. Just brute force it. I don't want to brute force it. I want to learn and stuff. Let's see. This is the library. I want that. Is it like one of the users of this place, or is it the dragons themselves? Okay, no, it's the dragon. So I didn't pay attention to this bit. Which one's the prankster? Goofing off, does that count? Maybe. Araginius is contender. Laughing. Araginius could be, I mean, he's kind of a prankster. Probably this one though, Maraginius. Ah, playing tricks, yep. Yep. Okay. This one. Damn it. Then I forgot the name because they're all stupid fantasy names. Should have wrote it down. There we go. What are Taurus and Muleta? Aside from being the best comic book heroes in the world. Yeah, that one.
Question 6. What highly valuable cybercog items grant human superpowers after they are decrypted in special computer terminals?
Data cocks? Oh wow.
While Accelerator is free, a small Hypno coin donation to one of the following people or organizations would go a long way to making their lives a little better. Phaedrilla is one of a kind. A great artist and beautiful to boot. She runs the popular Adopted Dragon program. Throw her a few Hypno coin by clicking this button. Casper is an amazing artist who makes vans and trucks into priceless works of art. He was also in a band in the 70s. Ask him for a link to the list of some of his old tunes.
Yeah, I'll throw some coin their way. Yeah. I appreciate them. Yeah, they're good. They're good people.
Downloading Accelerator.
Alright. Let's find out what this dang thing is. How do I get rid of this? Just trash? Okay. Okay. And now we run to 2 times speed. Whoa! What power! Takes me back here. Oh. Does it really work that fast? Oh, I see. That's it's much better. Real good. You did real good, guys. Now we get paid.
Downloading Accelerator.
I can still download it though. Just the text that was removed. Not too bad. Downloaded it twice, but whatever.
Music file added to Toonbox library. Important message received from dispatch.
There we go. Here's my message.
This is a content infringement notice regarding multiple instances of unauthorized music distribution reported in unknown zone. Please utilize your enforcement tool to report and remove them as soon as possible.
Okay.
Note, hello MC, I noticed that we had a ton of backed up music piracy reports from the last few weeks that were never assigned to an enforcer. I've attached the report text files. Please do these ASAP as it sounds very serious. Good luck, and thanks. Sam. This case has been manually assigned to MC by MS_Samantha. Click the Cases tab above to view your progress on this case.
Hey, and Devin, welcome to the stream. Just doing some stuff. Just taking a bite out of crime.
Wow MC, great job removing that malicious or unauthorized software.
I did good.
Way to deal with that harassment. You're a real hero MC.
I'm doing good. I gotta get these violations down. Okay. Well, let's start with the
downloading report _10-19-1999.
Wow.
Downloading report _11-12-1999.
We need the Endeavor special. Come on, those are jokes that are from the
Downloading
Discord.
report _11-13-1999.
Squishers. Do I have any other good backgrounds? I'm getting kind of tired of this one already. It's the grill. We can go a little Earthbound, right? Where's all our characters, though? We don't have Pooh. We don't have Ness. We don't got nobody. Let's get some Squishers out of here. This will be our Earthbound crew. I don't need two of those. Yeah, he's a goodie. Oldie but a goodie. Yeah, this is our Earthbound Squishers hybrid game. Well, yeah. Like the stream. Remember that? Remember that Earthbound stream I did years ago? I don't remember. Jerry?
We call it heat and sip. Very tasty and healthy too. Brandy cream, hot butter ice cream.
Ooh. Just like Earthbound. Don't think Granny Cream is healthy? Come on, it's hot butter and ice cream. Where you go wrong with that? Where you go wrong? Grafo. Where wrong? Everything good, Grafo. Everything correct. Oh, here's my reports. Oh wow, this is a long thing.
Date received, October 19, 1999. Contact method, letter by mail. Headband ID, N/A. Name, Meet Goat Records. Processed by, HSPD_intern_005. Content. Your Hypnospace service has been used to access, download, or distribute our copyrighted works without authorization. Please remove the musical compositions listed below from Hypnospace to avoid legal complications. Artist, Glamacaster, Album, Glamaplasm, Release year, 1992. 1 Receiver 03, 17. 2 He Looked Up 03, 17. 3 Fuzzbucket 03, 23. 4 Glamaplaster 02, 30. 5 I Do My Best 03, 03. 6 Platinum Retriever 02, 50. 7 I'm Afraid 03, 35. 8 Absolute Blood / Glamaplaster number 203, 04. 9 The Mind You Make 02, 31. 10 You Know, You Know 0.
I'm good. So let's see. Glamacaster, Glamaplasm. I don't think this page has any illegal music on it, so let's go back. Squisher. Listen to Haze, yeah. I don't think this has any links on here either, so let's do some other searches. Heck is it? Oh, it's right back here. Okay, stop. Stop. More. Glamaplasm. I think I need to put this on a note. This is too big to deal with. Yeah, same stuff again. Where's my note? Did I exceed note? Oh, here it is. Okay. There we go. So, caster, plasm. We have all these other things here. Oof. I started looking up all of these. Wait, this is Glamaplaster again, isn't it? Job done before. Actually, I didn't search Glamaplaster. Oh, Plasm. Okay. Song is Glamaplaster. There's a big hint on that page. Okay. Let's see.
The legitimacy of Haze as a genre is something I've long wrestled with. Its lauded albums just don't have enough sonic consistency.
Okay. Oh god. Yeah, remember I saw this earlier.
Sounds like watching a fiery tornado from the safety of a train car. A fiery tornado that causes intense introspection. Dirt Haze often contains raw, warbling vocals and is more song-based than other Haze styles. Also associated with drugs even though it isn't the weirdest type of Haze. Artists, Glamacaster, Sacred Haze, Real Salve.
So they're Dirt Haze, okay. Let me save this page. Makes me happy. Okay, so go look at Dirt Haze. Someone sharing Dirt Haze out there. Tectonic Records. Let's see, nothing. Slush map. Oh, actually, let me appreciate the genre of music that has perpetuated through time. Start with cosmic music, atmospheric, that new style, digital style, flip-flop. It's history, tape exchanges. Then we got the haze, earth haze, just regular haze, dirt haze, dark haze scene, the internet, and then we got sparkle haze. Then eventually we went to cool punk and the fungus scene. It's an offshoot of dark haze, and no, not dirt haze. Interesting timeline we got here. Do my best. That one of the songs. My best. Ah, they're playing it on the on the webpage. Can I smash this thing with the hammer? Let's see, I think it's a copyright. I can't hammer the music here. Because I'm love some dark cosmic music, yeah. So I guess I'll just do that. I can't ban this. Though technically the song is playing on this page.
Dirt haze, like haze, consists primarily of atmospheric
silence. The song title pops out. Can you hit it then? I don't know. Let's see. Is that working? I'm not sure. We're down here. No, I don't think so. So I guess that's not the solution. Okay, streaming is okay, but no downloads. Gotcha. But, I don't see any downloads here. Might disable that. It's just... it's a bit much after a while. Let's see. Let's try searching Dirt Haze again. Oh, that was it? Page owner status mentioning F-list. Oh, yeah. F-list, yeah. Thanks for catching that.
FLST is great and all, but it's no DG exchange. We're starting from scratch and they'll probably just shut it down again. Also, why don't we have general music zone still? Are there really that many cool punk fans?
Okay, let me see. FLST. That access portal. I found you. F list is invite only.
_ Flist is invite only. If you have a password, please enter it below. There are no easy steps to being invited, you must ask someone with a Flist account. Do not share your password.
Okay, Flist. Who has a Flist account? I got no. Nothing. Let's see, there was a helpful page I remember. Oh! Yeah, passwords. So I'm guessing this should be the formula for passwording. So, city live, favorite hobby, plus birth year. City plus hobby plus, let's just say year. Yeah. Okay, let's just keep that in mind. But now let's see who has a Flist account.
Chit Chat is a back and forth chat program originally released in early 1998 for Flame.
I'll just read it. Communities interests like popular cybercon, also instrumental in helping the music sharing, digi exchange, and now list groups become organized. You know, direct mention of users there. Okay, maybe this will be more useful. Started. Sleep time networking.
Sleep time networking is a relatively new technology that allows people to use computers while they're sleeping. This is accomplished by wearing a headband that somehow beams images and audio into users' brains and lets them dream their computer usage. Said headband must be plugged into a computer and connected via broadband. Hypnospace and Cyberworld are currently the two titans of sleep time computing. Cyberworld is aimed more at tech and gaming crowds, while Hypnospace seems to be more for your everyday person. The hardware works impressively well, but there are a few kinks, like it's hard to remember much of what went on in Hypnospace during your awake time. It's easier to remember when returning, but it can be foggy at times. Doctors seem uncertain about the whole thing, though I haven't had much trouble outside of infrequent bouts of sleepiness.
I guess it's perfectly safe. Maybe Zane has a Flist. Let's see. What's old Zane up to anyway? Broken up with Zane. Why did he even update this page? Incredible. It's gonna work out because I'm too scared of horror movies and like to watch those all the time. I see. Oh. Actually, what happened to the Zane Sucks page? I see that it's still up. How is it back up though? It's like nothing changed. I still get money from this? Yeah, I still get money here. No. All the money is mine. Oh no. That was right. I wonder if this is a bug or something. I feel like I shouldn't be able to do this again. But whatever. Yeah, just free money. How do I get to this not comic page? I suppose I don't need that. Let's see. So who would be Oizy? What would be his hobby then? Sure, it has it listed on his page. There we go. Ah! Hobbies. Oh, he has so many hobbies. His hobbies are endless. Oh my god, for a second I thought that said Sonic Underground. That would have been very upsetting. Guess I'll just use like the one-word ones. See if any of those work. Man, I can't wait until tab browsing becomes a thing on HypnoOS. Let's see. I don't even remember what tag I gave it. Did I even tag that site? Was I that foolish? Let's see. I see he believes in the fucking beef brain nonsense. Ruined your page, man. Things page reminds me of early social media pages, and I hate it so much. You mean like MySpace and stuff like that? Ah, the good old days. Just some MySpace stuff. Oh yeah, we were here before. Oh, I don't remember where it was now. Just have to search it again. What is Flist? I guess the other one worked before. Flist. Yeah, a lot of Angel Fire and GeoCities inspired stuff here. What? Just... 99 Hypno coins. That's 199. Oh, that's too steep for me. How do I know this is secure even? This can't be legit. I don't believe this. Ah! Yeah, how did I not stamp this one? What the fuck's wrong with me? Okay, let's go to the zine page. Can I pin this? I don't think I can pin it. That sucks. Let's see, gaming, drawing, programming, hacking. Let's see. Gaming, drawing, programming, hacking. Ah, that's all the space I get. Looking out with my girlfriend writing that, but I think we can skip this. No, stop. I wanted to go to the list. Oh, this is somewhere in the cafe. Why does the cafe have all this, like, illicit shit on it? I forgot to write. I think it was Boise, Idaho, or something like that. What? No, what happened to my notes? Where'd they go? Bring back my notes. Oh no. My notes. That goes in the trash. Try this again. How'd that erase all my notes? Let me see, what was it? City, hobby, and birth year? Let me see the example on that one site. I forget if it's the full year or just the last 2 digits. Oh god, no. Oh, here it is. What in the world? I think it would be the full year. Okay. My other guess would be Rowdy Wall, but let's try Zane first. When was it now? Here we go. This Boise. Could we try? What? Wow. I don't think I put anything here. It's Boise hacking. It's 1999 minus 15. Anybody know? Get out my calculator. $1984. Huh. Is that relevant, you think? Maybe we should stamp the fucking same page after. I think we'll be going back there a little bit. Just have this information up, right? Put that up there somewhere. It is Boise. Look at gaming, drawing, programming, hacking. Okay. There, Boise. Let's see, just gaming, 1984. What are we doing right now? We're trying to hack into some kid's fucking illegal music account. So gaming. Did I do programming? I'll try that. Not even close. Gaming today. I don't think I did drawing. Maybe he likes that most of all. It's not match. I'll try hacking again. 1984. Maybe fucking making out. I don't know. What is he making out? 1984. What is he? How about just computers? 1984. I'm not getting anywhere with this. Okay. New plan. Is it Rowdy Wall? Rowdy Wall? It's one of those. Hobbies, gaming, programming. Bakersfield, California. How old is he though? Yeah, I don't know his age. That's the problem. Later. Gotta find out. Gotta find out somehow. I guess profile thing. Let's see. 26. Okay. Good. From Bakersfield. Gaming, computer, programming, comics, reading, collecting. I'm so tempted to alt-tab, but that won't actually help me. None yet. Here, computers, programming, I said reading, comics, collecting, plus whatever 1999 minus 25 is 26. 1973. How about that? Alright. Let's try this shit out. Gaming 1973. Bakersfield programming 1970. That's a big ass password. Tell me if I'm close though. Bakersfield reading 1973. Maybe collecting. This one's similar. We're onto something. Getting real close. Then what would it be? Bakersfield. Maybe just collect. 1973. No, that's not it. So that was real close. Maybe it was reading. Bakersfield, reading 1973. It was collecting comics. Collecting comics 1973. So close. What am I missing here? Collects, maybe? Okay. Give that a shot. Bakersfield collects 1973. It should be the city, so it should be Bakersfield, not the state. Do camps matter? I don't think so. You could try. Maybe comics? Let me try again with caps. Got into the F list totally different way. You probably bought the fucking login like a scrub instead of being a man and solving puzzles. Maybe just comics, someone said. Bakersfield comics. It's definitely the collect word. Maybe just collect. Just singular collect. Bakersfield collect 1973. That's not it. So there is similar word to collect in this profile. Does have like the plus. Maybe I should have that. Reading plus collecting. Get some ideas here. Oh wait, he doesn't currently live in Bakersfield. He lives in San Francisco. Okay. Maybe that's the key. Writes it as Frisco, so maybe it should be Frisco collecting 1973. I'm off track now. San Francisco collecting 1973. I think I'm off track now. Mentions a DM and GHG at the bottom of the first page. Isn't that Gearhead? Yeah, Gearhead Greg. Maybe he's also similar to Rowdy. He lives in Lexington, Kentucky. But I'm so close with this one. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. Collecting. I'm gonna try one more time with that. Bakersfield, reading, collecting, 1973. That worked? No. But this one was real close. Similar. Does not match them. I feel like I'm on the right track with that, but yeah. So yeah, maybe we should go to Gearhead Greg then instead. Get on his ass. Oh, he's 49, so what's that? That's 1950. He lives in Lexington, Kentucky. Let's just make a new one. Lexington plus 1950. Just gotta figure out what his hobbies are.
More tips coming soon. Need help with using Hypnos? Chit chat me, I'd be happy to help out. Also, check out my WITW page by searching WITW.
I don't think it's case sensitive. No, it shouldn't be. Directory of interesting tidbits. Where can I find more about you? Who can understand Gearhead Greg? He's been around. I've seen his name pop up a lot. He has a homepage. And a book about Hypno OS. Gearhead Greg, you must have a hobby of some kind. Maybe it's just computers or something. Since you put that down in the example, I could just take a gamble with that. I refuse to spend money on this. Was Lexington. Let's drive computers. 1950. Oh, it's case sensitive. I'm in.
_ Welcome to Flist. Enjoy your stay // _ One Flist pages must be hidden. No zone listing. _ 2 no linking / ID sharing without permission.
How does he know me?
Welcome MC.
How does he know?
How to find Flist file directories.
Okay. IDs.
1 2 3 4 5A.
That's 6 characters of headband ID. Ah. No porn, please.
New users, you are now able to see Flist directories by searching for Flist IDs. Flist IDs are formatted as follows. F12345A. F and the last 6 characters of a headband ID. Do not share Flist directories other than your own without permission. Keep Flist music and software related. No porn. Be aware that merchant soft developers and enforcers can see your headband ID through your citizen data, so there's a chance they can find your Flist if they gain access.
What? No. Don't be silly. Okay. Now we know the secrets. Let's just start digging. I'm supposed to search on that page. Let's see. I don't see any link to click here. Though sometimes it turns into a finger for some reason. I guess I just type it into the search bar. This would be 03465. 046. I'm so bad with that. 3465. Hey. Super tasters? What?
Downloading Super Tasters clip 01.
I don't know if this is even the music I'm looking for.
Music file added to Toonbox library.
And we're the Super Tasters, and today we're eating
Oh.
S-O-U-P. Or tasters, yes. Thank you for the internet radio audience might not know that our name is actually a pun. A soup pun.
A soupin.
What did I stumble upon?
Spoon high five before we go.
Some weird podcast about soup.
Is not messy. So like these noodles, they're too soggy, they're a little chalky, they're vaguely square, which is like, how do you even do that? And also these little chunks of chickens shouldn't be square.
No.
I give this soup -7 out of -12.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Oh yeah, damn it, those signs.
You've got an even number of sign errors.
Very, very interesting. Clips from the morning show I listened to. What? Professor, help? That's not a good software. Oh, yeah,
Downloading soundscape setup.
I saw like mentions of this, but I haven't really examined soundscapes. Fuck is this? By increase intensity. Maximum wobble. Good. How do I close this? Oh, how do I get rid of this thing? Oh, there we go. That in there. Okay. Yeah. Well, I guess there wasn't any illegal music here at all, just clips from this, strange person's, like, private little podcast thing. Welp. Let's see. Great. Try Rowdy Wall then. You must have something. So just 3 zeros, 21D? That shouldn't be right. Let me see. Does that work? Roddy's junk. Three Y3.
Downloading 3Y3.
What have I uncovered? Encrypted file. Curses. Well, we'll save that for later, I suppose. Not this.
Downloading Taurus _whip_2. Downloading Taurus _whip_2b. Downloading Taurus _whip_tube final.
Show me that Taurus. Where's the work? Yeah, here's the first one. Oh my. Oh. Which of these do I like most? This one's amusing. This one's pretty great. Oh, where's a good spot for this? I know, just twist it around. There we go. Beautiful. Good job, Rowdy. Oh, that weird sound thing was supposed to be like just some noise generator that you leave on in the background. Gonna have all the music now, yeah. So all the great art. There was one. Is there an A? Okay, there is no A for that. Alright, so we guessed that maybe Zane has access to this site too. Let's see. $47.0. Huh. So he's an upstanding boy. He don't download no cars. He wouldn't download a car. Let's see, so... well, we got access, so it's a matter of just narrowing it down now. Let's organize it by type, please. Go. We just gotta find fans of Glymocaster. Ah, not this. I can just select it from up here, right? Yeah, what am I doing? Not the I still opened up the wrong thing. There we go, the Explorer. Glymocaster. Wasn't this one? This one guy was streaming. Oh, one guy was streaming it. Somewhere on this page, I think. What was it called? Third Haze. No. Slush Mouth, that was it. What am I doing? Just have to get his ID. It's F0 4554. Sacred Space.
Downloading Rip by Slushmouth. Rip by Slushmouth. 1.
Oh, I forgot. I don't have to double click those. Sacred Space EP. A Warm Sanctuary. Haze Act. Real instrumentation. Not bad. 2.5 out of 5 stars. Got Slushmouth's Guide. Ooh, Punk Paradise. Send me your F lists via chat. Keep switching between F list and F lists. I don't know which sounds better. Sacred Space. Did I get any complaints about Sacred Space? Some more stuff on this. So what was this
Date
one?
received, November 13th, 1999. Contact method, phone. Headband ID, N/A. Name, QPL, Quality Production Libraries. Processed by, HSPD_intern_007. Content. Nice caller again, same one from yesterday. Says this time she has found an unauthorized download of a music release by Zard called Celestial Reflection. It has 6 or 7 songs and she found it in a list of files and not on the official Zard page, which she says is authorized. We have 1 month to act on this too. QPL Legal Department number 1-650-555-0229.
Is Still gotta solve this case with the Glamocaster. I can figure it out. Who else could be listening to Glamocaster? Must be some Glamocaster fans out there somewhere. I could try this one again. 21-10-1. Ah. Clean. Does the Hazepedia guy have something? I couldn't tell. Let's see. 885. D. Nothing. What if we do A? But what did I do? My numbers are wrong. There's your problem. 880. Oh yeah, boobs. Yeah. I get it now. Aha! Glamocaster. Oh, Zared. Lifta. I'm gonna get this stuff.
Downloading Clive _ Cosmos Eternal. Downloading Clive _ Deep Cavern of Peril. Downloading Glamocaster _01 _ Receiver. Downloading Glamocaster _04 _ Glamoplaster. Downloading Glamocaster _10 _ you know.
Is this Dylan? You sure? Always pusher? Oh, this is totally Dylan, yeah. I just realized, yeah. Pushing the beta, yeah, that's totally Dylan. What the shit, Dylan? You bite the end that feeds? I could just claim ignorance here. Let's see, right. Copyright. Man. This is gonna sound weird. I remember going to like a fan site for Samurai Pizza Cats and just downloading all the fucking video files there. Because I remember like they said they were gonna shut down or something, but they never did. But still, I think I got the whole series of Samurai Pizza Cats in some shitty quality on some hard drive somewhere. Whenever I bring up fucking Samurai Pizza Cats on the stream, nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about, but it was a funny ass show. It's like, MC, did you dream that? No, Samurai Pizza Cats are real. Let me get all the moolah. I could like do this fast. As fast as she goes. I think it would have been better if you could tag all of them and then just do like a mighty banhammer at the end, you know?
You've got Hypnomail.
I did get Hypnomail. I think I will check that email next time on Hypnospace. No, I'm gonna check it right now.
Did you seriously just report me? Dude. Did you think I wouldn't notice? I don't know if this was you being funny or what, because everyone shares music nowadays, but the fact of the matter is that our whole team knows about life list page now.
Ooh.
Important message received from dispatch.
Bad end. Oops. Oh, you can mass download when you click the top of the title. Okay. Well. Hey. I guess I got back on. Bit the hand
Welcome
that fed,
back,
yeah.
MC. It's been 35 days since you last logged
Been
on.
a while, yeah.
Wow, that's a long time.
Come on, download, baby. The most stable and secure release. Give me that good stuff. Oh. Damn. Guess I'm restarting. I wonder if there's some content I missed out on, because maybe if I didn't do that right away.
Happy New Year, MC. From all of us at Merchant Soft to you, enjoy the year 2000 update. Important message received from dispatch.
God, sounds awful now. Oh god, what the hell happened to the logo? Oh, this looks like garbage. Such a big downgrade. Oh gee, I hate everything. This is so bad. Tries to be so polished.
This is an automated message informing you that you have been removed from active enforcement duty for the following reason.
Interesting.
Important message received from dispatch. This is an automated message informing you that you are now on active duty as an HSPD enforcer. You will now receive cases and HSPD communications. Hi MC. So I don't know if it was me or the system or what, but it looks like you were removed from the active enforcer list, which means you've probably been really bored over the last few weeks. This very well could have been my mistake, and I am so sorry.
Samantha, you got nothing to be sorry about.
Not an excuse, but I don't think I've ever been this exhausted at a job. Our interns are off for the holidays, so Dylan has some of us pulling double duty with HSPD stuff and our normal tasks. I've just added you back as an active enforcer. You'll receive cases after the year 2. I've just added you back as an active enforcer. You'll receive cases after the year 2000 update finishes installing. See you in the new millennium. Sorry again. Someone has hacked into the Teentopia main page and are threatening some sort of attack. I'm not sure what you enforcers can do about this, but if I don't assign the case, I'll never hear the end of it from my bosses. Since the violations are on official Merchant Soft pages, the system will reject any quick checks you do. It would be an Someone has hacked into the Teentopia main page and are threatening some sort of attack. I'm not sure what you enforcers can do about this, but if I don't assign the case, I'll never hear the end of it from my bosses. Since the violations are on official Merchant Soft pages, the system will reject any quick checks you do. It would be an easy fix if everyone with administrative access wasn't out of the office. Still, look into it if you think you can find a way to stop it. Sam.
All the admins are gone. Why does everything have to make a fucking noise now?
Wow MC, great job removing that content infringement. Wow MC, great job removing that content infringement.
Yeah. Good. Good to be here in the new millennium. New century even.
This is a malicious software notice regarding an imminent year 2000 hacker attack in Tintopia. Please figure out how to disable or prevent the attack. Note from Sam, I wish we didn't have to do this important things in caps thing because it's a pain to keep it consistent.
Only we could automate this somehow. Oh, this so bad. Bad. I hate this new Windows. I mean, no OS update. But that'll be it for now. I guess we're gonna see what the new millennium has in store for us next time. So stick around. Oh, don't like that. I don't like it at all.